Unusual jobs. Strange and unusual jobs are usually not popular. However, they pay well and may be a good option for people who want to do something fun and exciting for work. Here are a few strange and unusual jobs. A tea sampler is a person who drinks tea. Tea sampler has very good tongues. They must know all the different types of teas from around the world. It is take years to train for this job. This is not an office job as tea sampler. Travel around the world throughout the year. Other unusual but well-paying job is a professional line stander. For this job, a person stands in line. Another person, professional line stander are unusually busy during big sales, such as Black Friday or the day a new smartphone comes out. During this sale, the line standard can only kick a lot of money. For example, the professional line stander waiting in line for an iPhone 5 for 100 hours and earn 100 well, $1,500. Pet food companies hire pet from food tastier to test the taste and quality of their products. Pet food testers normally taste the dog food or cat food. After tasting the food, they usually spit it out. They need to know which products sell the best. So they read and write many reports about pet food quality. Another unusual job is diver. Divers are responsible for our collecting gold for that people have hit into pot. This job is not as easy as it sounds. The diver wear wetsuit to dive to the bottom of a pot, which is usually very dirty and dark. This job can also be dangerous because sometimes there are snakes in the pot. There have also been cases of divers being bitten by alligators. If you're looking for a job of the ordinary, figure out what you're interested in is and consider a strange or unusual job. You will have to wait for one, but it will be worth it. A strange and unusual job was usually not popular. However, they pay well and may be a good option for people who want to do something fun and exciting for work. Here are a few strange and unusual jobs. A tea sampler is a person who drink tea. Tea sampler had very good tongues. They must know all of different types of tea from around the world. It can take years to train for this job. This is not an office job as tea sampler. Travel around the world throughout the year. Another unusual job but well-paying job is professional line stander. For this job, a person stands in line for another person. Professional line standards are usually very busy during big sales such as Black Friday or the day a new smartphone came out. During this sale, line standards can earn quite a lot of money. For example, one professional line standard waited in line for an iPhone 5 for 1 hour and earned 50 and learned $100. And pet food companies hire pet food companies hire pet food tester to test the taste and quality of their products. Pet food tester normally taste dog food or cat food. After tasting the food, they usually spit it out. They need to know which products sell the best, so they read and write many reports about pet food quality. Another unusual job is golf diver. Golf diver are responsible for collecting golf balls that people have hit into posts. This job is not as easy as it sounds. The divers wear wetsuits to dive to the bottom of the pond, which is unusual, very dirty and harsh. This job can also be dangerous because sometimes there are snakes in the pool. There had also been cases of divers being bitten by alligator. If you were looking for a job out of the ordinary, figure out what you were interested is and consider a strange or unusual job. You may have to wait for one, but it will be worth it.
That's it?
네.